What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video, and today's series we have Feature Friday. And in this video series, you'll learn about all the small-time creators out there that you may not know about that are just trying to create a name for themselves. They've either just started, are struggling to get views, or just need that extra push to keep on going. So this is a series that was really near and dear to my heart, and it's something that I really wanted to create an impact for these people. So if this is something that you're interested in, click the link up above to find out how to enter. Other than that, these are the creators and their story. I hope you guys enjoy. Take care.
Hey, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be featured on #Feature Friday. My name is TJ Keasal, and my page is Talks with TJ. I think it's amazing that you are giving people, smaller creators in the sneaker community, a seat at the table. But I also do think that table needs to be, that seat needs to be earned. That's actually how I feel. And that comes from what can you bring to the community. We all have a love for sneakers. We're all passionate about them. But there usually has to be, what makes you different. Now, Talks with TJ, the goal is to actually use the bond that we all have when it comes to sneakers to actually educate young people on how to budget, create a budget that helps them better manage their money. Because what does that do? Well, if you can create a budget that allows you to be responsible, to save, to make progress in paying off debt, and to treat yourself all simultaneously, I mean, who wouldn't want that? It's possible, and it's the best of pretty much every world that you could think of. Now, I know so many times with younger people, we are bombarded with images of things that we love. We can be passionate about them, whether it's tons of sneakers in someone's collection, whether it's a really nice house, vacationing, somebody having, a great financial life for themselves. We all see that and we all want that, but we were never really taught that in school, and I think that part's a little bit ridiculous. My passion may be sneakers, but it's also in educating young people on how to better manage their money by simply creating a budget, which just means having a plan. When shoes release, we all have plans of how we're going to get them, right? Whether it's, apps or doing raffles, first come, first serve. We all have these elaborate plans to get sneakers that we love, but we don't tend to have the same plan when it comes to how we're going to manage our money. We don't know what's going to happen with it before the month actually arrives, and too many of us end up running out of money by the end of the month, and then we're just kind of stuck. We took care of wants before we took care of needs, and then what? I mean, it's awesome to have new sneakers, but if you can't keep the lights on, you can't put gas in your car to get to work, what good is it? And that's something that I struggle with. That's something that I want to be able to help young people do, is just have a better understanding of how to manage their money. Now, this wasn't taught in school. For whatever reason, they put a lot in our curriculum for school that has nothing to do with our everyday life. I mean, I work in corporate America, and a lot of what I was taught in school, from undergrad to graduate school and college, still had nothing to actually do with how to manage your money correctly. I think that's ridiculous, especially for the investment that we put in education and into school. To me, even thinking back to high school, because for a lot of us, our passion when it came to sneakers was far back in high school. I was in love with them even then. I would choose sneakers over so many other things. What if we had a course in high school where kids just, they wanted to pay attention, because we took their love and their passion for sneakers and we helped generate and kind of direct that energy into how can I manage money to make sure that I'm getting these sneakers. Even if you wanted to just say resell and make a profit, that's fine if that is your prerogative as well. How to manage your money to take care of the priorities, the important things, your future self, which is saving. If you've accumulated debt, how to pay it down in a timely fashion, and also how to acquire sneakers that you want. We weren't taught that in school, but I have to believe a lot of kids would have been really intrigued. They would have been really engaged in that class. They would have paid attention. They would have wanted to do the assignments because there's something in it for me that I care about, how to get sneakers. So that's kind of good. That's really the twist of my channel. That's the niche that I'm going for. It's not just going to be a channel that's about sneaker unboxings and hauls. Yes, I do post my sneaker hauls. I post my pickups. I mean, I was able to get this bad boy this year, and I wanted it for so long. I already had the Nike Air version. I really wanted this shoe. How was I able to get it? Well, I budgeted. It was in my budget for that month, while on top of saving, making sure the bills were paid, paying down debt, making extra debt payments, and treating myself. This was something I chose to treat myself with. I think that we need to be able to show kids you can do this. It's within your power because you're in control of your money. That's what I want to be able to do. I'm going to use this community's love for something that some other people may think this is frivolous, but it doesn't matter. If it's something that's important to you, you should get it. I'm all for that. But you should never put a want before a need. And I think that's where kids get messed up. They want something so bad, but no one showed them how to make sure that you can take care of that want without ever sacrificing a need. That's what my channel was all about. You know, last year, the end of last year, I actually wrote a free ebook. It's about 45 pages. This is what it looks like. Print it out, and it is available. All the people have to do is email me. And it's available, How to Build a Set Budget. And the set part comes from saving, extra debt payments, treating yourself. It's that simple. You can do all of those things with my budget, with my ebook. It's a short read that walks you through the different ways of how you can actually create a budget. It even gives you a worksheet of how to create your own based on the example that I give in the book. Now, why did I make it free? I definitely could have monetized it. I've sent out over 100 copies now. I could have put a $5 price tag on it and made at least $500 right now. I could have got quite a few shoes. I wear a grade school shoe. I could have got a few shoes by now. But I wasn't out to make money off of this. I'm out to help people. And that's why you'll see that I have sneaker hauls and I have clothing hauls to pick up. Do you know why? It's not to flaunt because look what I can buy. It's to show people that when you are deliberate with your money, when you're intentional with it, you can do the responsible things you need to do and you can do the things you want to do. I'm going to make sure that I document paying off my car early, detail how I did that, and detail how we're paying off our student loans early so that we don't have to pay creditors anymore. I mean, think about the things you could do if you didn't have debt. You can not only buy quite a few sneakers every single month, you could donate quite a few sneakers every month to children that may be in need, especially if they're in athletics. There are so many things that you could do with your money that you may not be able to do now because you're not maximizing it. And I think that's what's so important. How to maximize it. You know, I don't just want to be another channel that does only unboxings, that takes you on mall vlogs and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I find a lot of value in that as a sneakerhead, but I want to be able to bring to the table what I love and what I'm also passionate about, and that's personal finance. That's being kind, that is helping other young people succeed and get a really good footing with their future. And I think that starts with creating a budget. I mean, I got these, I wanted these, and I was able to get them based on creating a budget. Now, another thing I think is so cool, especially when it comes to women having a seat at the sneaker table, brands are listening now. People are listening. Guys are listening. I think it's amazing that now people are understanding that we matter within the community. We have a lot to say. We have opinions. We have our style of our own, no matter who we may be. Doesn't all have to be the same. And I think now that with it all being so inclusive, I think it's amazing now that other people are getting seats at the table. And this is what I think I can bring. A way that you can do it all with the money that you have now by simply creating a budget and balling out on a budget. Why not? That's who I am. TJ Keasal, Talks with TJ. Thanks so much.